Good morning. Welcome again to Morning Devotions. It's a beautiful Sunday morning. Thank you so much for being with us. I know it's been a very, very difficult week, and I know everybody's tired. You couldn't sleep because the roof was so loud. My goodness, people in condos, you just didn't understand. I don't think in my entire life I've ever heard the roof roar like that with the rain, and then it just never stopped. And 60% of the city flooded. But you know what? God has been with you. And you know what? God has promised to restore twofold everything Satan has destroyed. And you know what? Other people have shown you a lot of love this week. So please, be encouraged and lift your head up. God is with you. It's going to be good. I want to teach you for just a minute today about an incredibly negative subject, but we need to work with it. Because never in our lifetimes has this verse been more powerful. Until maybe next generation, it'll be worse as technology gets even better. But in Proverbs chapter 11, verse 9, it says, "With his mouth the godless destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge the righteous escape." Never has there been an opportunity like there is in our generation for people to lie and gossip about people and be so destructive. Hiding behind anonymity and saying the cruelest, meanest, harshest things and destroying people's lives. Now, when you're a pastor, you, to be honest, kind of get used to it because people just love to sit back and hide and hurl, as I like to say. But, you know, for the young people today, when they're just beginning to develop their self-esteem and they don't quite know who they are yet, to have people tell all those lies and gossips and, you know, some young lady has her first boyfriend but doesn't know that 2 girlfriends ago, this girlfriend is still mean and malicious, and so she's going to destroy any girl that the guy now tries to court. Or, you know, people that just think, well, I want to get this promotion, so they start hijacking each other's Facebook and posting lies and Photoshop pictures. There has never been a time in our lives, or really in the history of man, when it is so easy for liars and deceivers and manipulators and just mean-spirited people to hurt good people and get away with it. Some people were coming to me and say, "Pastor, what do you think about the new anti-cyber bullying and the new cyber law crimes in the Philippines?" I said, "I think it's great, but what about freedom of the press?" I said, "Forget freedom of the press." I said, "What about holding people accountable for their words?" You know, it used to be if you were going to lie about somebody, you had to actually speak it. Now you can hide in anonymity and just destroy people. You say, "Well, Pastor, where's the good news in this?" Well, through knowledge, the righteous escape. You just have to learn things. You have to learn how to protect your Facebook page. You have to learn about what pictures to post and not to post. You have to learn about things to say and not to say. You have to learn to protect yourself out there. Through knowledge, the righteous escape. Not win, because you never win fighting back. If you ever get in a contest throwing mud at each other, have you noticed everybody gets covered in mud? You never win jumping into the mud with them and throwing mud back at them. But it does say through knowledge, you can escape. Now that's a beautiful, beautiful truth. That's a beautiful truth, through knowledge. So what do you need to do, Pastor? You need to get a little more understanding. You need to learn more about the internet. You need to learn more about Facebook. You need to learn more about what's being said about yourself out there. You need to learn more. Knowledge is what will cause you to escape. Knowledge just means an accumulation of facts. Doesn't mean wisdom yet. It just means learning facts. As you sit down and study something and you learn it, the righteous will escape.